So I'm nearly done with this painting, but I've been putting off finishing it for a few weeks now because I told Jeff that when I finished it, that's when we'll be moving out. And I got this far before I suddenly stopped. And I was looking at it today and I felt like I knew why I stopped because I thought, well, what if I finish it and we don't move out? So I decided to start painting today. And I'm looking at it and I'm wondering why did I suddenly stop? I realized it was because I was afraid that I would finish the painting too soon and we wouldn't actually move out. Why am I not finishing this painting? Because I'm afraid of some words that I said, and that if I finish it and we don't move out, then I failed or I finished it too fast. And I thought, what if the painting is holding me back? I felt like I wanted to give us more time to find the right place to get everything in order so that we would be able to move out. Maybe I just need to finish the painting. And maybe I'm actually afraid of moving out and change. And it's not that I don't want it to happen. I very desperately want it to happen. But maybe deep down I don't realize how afraid I actually am. So, you've heard it from me. I'm going to start on this painting again. Welcome to my desk. This is my writer's shirt, but I think it's going to be dubbed something else. I don't know yet, but I like the idea of wearing raw denim, wearing a shirt like that, and being outside and making campfires and chopping wood and having a tattered leather journal. So I have not sat at this desk to do actual work for quite some time. This is mostly an aesthetic now. It's mostly where I keep several things. A big problem is that I need to buy some glue so that I can tape. There's some things here that I want to tape into my art book. And I haven't been able to do that because I don't have glue. I'm slacking on it. I can just order some. I have been using this more than I have been in the past few weeks. And I'm just gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this space yet. I think it's missing something, and I don't know what that is. I tend to come here less in the summer because it's dark and it feels a little closed off, and I like to be out in the kind of lighter area, the window over there, and feel like I can breathe a bit better. Here is a little stuffy. I don't know why this is on the floor. I was wearing this before, and I took it off. And I just put it here, because I didn't know if I was going to wear it again. I thought that writing was the one thing. The one thing that grounded me, the one thing that I truly was. However, I think it goes a bit deeper than that. I don't think it's actually about the writing. I think it's about the feelings that the writing elicits. I'm beginning to realize that I can grasp those feelings in other ways. You see, I was so stuck on the fact that I was a writer that I didn't want to do anything else or explore any other hobbies until one day I couldn't write anymore. Why this video is so serious. And that's when Paint by Number came into my life, and I began to realize that it's not the writing that I need to do, it's the exploring. So I've finished one Paint by Number. I'm in the process of finishing second one. Then I have a Lego that I'm going to dive into. It kind of brought me to the idea of when life gets slow. I wrote this down. Gets slow when your hobby or your talent feels a little less meaningless than it did before. Maybe go a little bit deeper than that and try to figure out what exactly the feeling is that you're getting from it. And maybe it's less about the actual thing and more about the discovery of things. So I'm in a flow, I'm in a flow of like, I don't know at this point in my life that I can create a typical narrative, a typical story, novel type. I still find myself writing some short poems. Oh my gosh. I'm checking the dog is right in the middle. I'm not really doing anything about it, so that's my fault. Once I unhinged myself from the fact that I am a writer, I am this writer, I realized I don't think I was ever a writer. I think that I am a rambler. And I lost the pleasure in writing. And I'm also stubborn, so I want to come back to whatever it is that writing gave me. I feel the only way to do that is to give it up entirely and move on to other hobbies. I worked on it yesterday. I'm going to keep working on it. Anyway, what's the point of this video is to tell you that when life gets slow, just make something. If I've showcased this Paint by Numbers, I don't know how many times now in the recent videos. Anyway, I don't know, this was pointless. This was just a thought-provoking video. This is one of those thought-provoking, if you've got nothing to watch, just put this on, listen to the words, get inspired to take up your own hobbies, to listen to music without any other distractions, put your phone away and go for a walk, do some weeding, find bees, don't get stung. I mean, just look at bees and notice that there aren't as many in the yard as there used to be. Getting sidetracked here. Take your dog for a walk, take yourself for a walk, and sit on the front steps with a coffee. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint my numbers, I'm gonna enjoy coffee, and I'm gonna enjoy music, and not stress so much about what I used to do so much in the past. Well then, if that's all I have to say, then that's all I have to say.